The transfer window is officially open, which means these stories now have a little bit of oomph behind them, we hope. Maybe. I don't know if our information's getting better or worse. Stevie, we're going to start with Moussa Dembele. A former Celtic man has enjoyed a season at Lyon where they're about third, looking to defend a Champions League qualifying place. He's got 14 goals. Man United need players. 40 million is the price.
I think the price is pretty good, considering. Definite quality. Question is, can he handle a big club like Man United? The real question for me here is, I've got a sneaky that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is going to play with two up front. And if he plays with two up front, he could do with a wide man to get the ball in the box. The old style, Fergie style Manchester United. That means this could be a go. Yeah, if he's going to play 4-4-2, which I believe he is, then they need somebody on the right who's a winger more than anything else. So I think this would be a good move for Manchester United. And at 40 million, I mean, it's not a huge amount these days when you think about it.
I'm hearing a sneaky whisper, David Neres on the right as well. So that could play into what you're saying.
David Neres is going to cost you twice what Dembele is going to cost you. Considering the amount of players that Manchester United need, you know, they're going to have to make some decisions on cut price players, so-called cut price players, and that wouldn't be a bad idea.
Okay. Antoine Griezmann. Now, we've been convinced since his little video that it's Barcelona that are going to pay the 120 million euros to get him out of his Atletico Madrid contract, newly upped last year. But are PSG now sniffing around in case maybe some other dominoes start to fall?
The problem is, I believe that Griezmann knows already where he's going. I don't think he's going to go to Atletico Madrid and tell them that he's leaving unless he has a destination. For me, that means that it's not PSG. Neymar looks as though he's still going to be there, Mbappe as well. And so, as far as money's concerned, they couldn't afford them. Would they like to have him? Yes, they would. But it's not PSG. No. Right. The answer is no.
Could they be more in line to land Philippe Coutinho from Barcelona after another disappointing season?
Again, if you just want to look at the money side, they cannot afford to sign a player of well, his transfer fee, let's say. He's obviously not in the best of form, but the transfer fee is 100 upwards. So the answer would be no again, unless there is movement, which there doesn't seem to be any of. And I'm not quite sure that Coutinho himself is ready to get away from Barca. Yes, it hasn't been a success, but I think he's got more about him. I think he wants to try and make a success of it.
Would you take him back at Liverpool?
Absolutely, yes.
You'd pay the money as well, right? Liverpool would pay that fee.
I would not pay what Barcelona paid for him.
Right. But 100 million circa, you'd take that?
No, less than that.
All right. Lacazette. Now, he was actually close to joining Atletico Madrid before he joined Arsenal. Simeone has a big rebuilding job to do, it appears, with Griezmann leaving.
Yep.
Do you think that he would be the suitable replacement? Would they let him go?
Listen, I think he will score goals wherever he goes. But the fact is that he's scoring goals for Arsenal, and the fact is that him and Aubameyang have struck up a great partnership. I wish Unai Emery would play them together more. You know, towards the end of the season he did, and the two of them couldn't stop scoring and smiling, let's be honest. So I don't think there's any way, regardless of Atletico Madrid's interest, that Arsenal let him go. Arsenal, again, have to build. They had a solid year under Emery last year. They have to take another step forward. And they ain't taking a step forward if they let Lacazette go. So unless it's one of these incredibly crazy, stupid amount transfer fees, then he ain't going anywhere.
All right, Atleti having to look elsewhere. Paulo Dybala, his brother recently coming out and saying that things aren't right as the world has seen really this year, not getting enough game time at Juventus, the manager leaving now as well, further instability there. Do you think he will leave?
Up until finding out Allegri was definitely leaving, I would have said 100%, this guy's got to go. He's got to go somewhere else. He's got to get his career back on track. But then the fact that Allegri's not going to be there, the fact that all the noises are being made that it won't be Conte back there, means that it could be a different style for Juventus with a different manager. that may make Dybala think, do I give it another 12 months? Do I wait and see? So I think that's what he's going to do. I think he's going to wait and see who the next manager is. And if it's a guy like Conte and Allegri who are organised and disciplined and don't really give him that much leeway, then I think then he might go. But until we know who the manager is, I think he's going to stay.
Do you think a few clubs will come in and try and use this vacuum to test the water with a few bids for him to see if the club go to him and say, you know what, we've got an offer, maybe it's best you go?
Yes, absolutely, yeah. I think, if I'm him actually, I think Bayern Munich would be a great destination for him. He would have freedom to play, show what he's capable of. He wouldn't have that much to do defensively. I mean, that's what this guy is all about. So, yeah, he's going to wait for now, so I guess you can say it's a miss.
Miss for now.
But don't be surprised depending on who the next manager is.
Okay, so we have Moussa Dembele to Manchester United, though, as a very good idea. The rest of them, not quite, not yet for Stevie.
Oh.